Folks, friends, family, he's done it again. Another impossible creature speedrun, mission 10 this time. They're all kind of starting to blur together a little bit. We're doing like one of these per day for a while now. This one's pretty fun. It's a cool mission where you have to fight off this factory that's producing a whole bunch of advanced labs. So there's actually like 6 or 7 labs in this mission, including yours. Destroying most of them is optional. So I only just rush straight to the factory and destroy all the buildings there, ending the mission. That's your first tip. I'm basically doing a really fast advanced structures gyro build here, same as before. I sent off Rex to run all the way to the factory, but the gyro is going to get there way quicker than him. This is my worst flub of the whole run, is not finishing that lightning rod with Lucy. It's almost finished, but I pulled her out just too soon to make the gyro pad instead. Awful stuff. That will only become consequential later on. But still, the run ended up being pretty good, so I just let it fly when I noticed. They're shooting the bull, only the bull and the ant to get on these missions. You're going to see Rex running past some bases soon, if you see on the minimap. Okay, that's the gyro up. Going to gyro lift a hench as normal. So Rex is running past some bases now. This base here starts with 2 armadillos and that scorpion lioness. So if you don't take out the scorpion lioness, it just chases Rex all the way into the base because it is faster than him and it does poison him. So it's best to just shoot it. Mixing up my level 1 for this unit, and this is one that I will use again later on in the campaign. It's probably the most useful unit from here on in. Dragon Obster, 15 DPS, barrier destroy. It costs 69 coal and 40 electricity. Okay, so here there's a barrel in the base. I don't know if you can see it. There's next to those train tracks. There's a barrel. You want to drop the henchman just to the left of that, and I'm using my gyro here to drag out 4 of the 5 elephant hornets in this base, and also take all the giraffe chimps up this alleyway here where they won't be any harm. I don't have to kill them to complete the mission, so I'll just leave them alive down in that recess. Now Rex is running into the base. I'm not going to use Rex to tanks and sound beams this time, at least not at first. You will see me with henchmen build structures all the way around this enemy lab in a moment for reasons that will become apparent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the sound beams with the gyro, but the gyro's got really low health, but thankfully there's this weird little, I don't know if it's a glitch or a bug or what, but basically, okay, Rex has pack hunter now, that's worth noting. Basically, if you land a gyrocopter at a landing pad, as you'll see I'm doing in a minute, that gyro, even without a henchman in it, still counts as a flying unit for some reason, so sound beams and AAs can still attack them. But because they regenerate health on the landing pad, they can tank a whole bunch of sound beams, like at least 4. I made another blunder here in not filling in. See in front of the lab that one henchman standing on the train tracks? I should have filled in that area with bramble fences. I noticed that and fix it later. It's been a long, long day. I should never try to do these after work. Yeah, there you go. Fixing that now. And the gyrocopter pilot has just run out. The maximum number of sound beams you can get with that gyrocopter is 3, unless you also have it in anti-air range, but then if it's in anti-air range it dies. Okay, so you can see I've partially built foundations all the way around the enemy lab. You need to partially build them to make them impassable. And then the AI just blows their own damn lab up. And the cool thing is, after they do that, they get to be really desperate for resources. So what they start doing is, there's 4 lightning rods and a geyser generator north of their base. But they're so desperate for coal that they'll just blow them up themselves and reclaim the resources, which really saves you quite a lot of time, actually. And to achieve that, you do have to get them to destroy their own lab. Okay, here we go. Rex is drawing the aggro for the last horned elephant now. Sadly, my micro is once again a bit lacking because these guys are not being particularly well used. The toughest structure in the whole base is another advanced lab on the train tracks to the north, and so you should start attacking that relatively soon. Here I am. But there's me noticing that lightning rod, jeez, because I saw I only had 2 electricity income. That's awful. But the thing is, there's also some sound beams up here that you have to draw with Rex. Yep. So you can see there's quite a lot of room with this mission to do it faster, do it better. But it is also a bit finicky, especially with that gyro draw. You've got to be so careful not to lose the gyrocopter entirely, and also to ensure that you draw all the aggro for the creatures, because otherwise your henchmen in the base will just get messed up. So there's this henchman down south trying to build a creature chamber. I spotted him with my 2 henchmen and just ganked him. And we're just destroying the last couple of buildings now. So pretty fun mission, some pretty janky fun stuff you can do in terms of drawing enemies out of the base. And once again, the Gyrocopter just invaluable because the mobility it offers is just unsurpassed. It's incredible. You can see now I'm going to destroy the clinic and the advanced lab at about the same time. I probably should have started on those structures a bit earlier. Yeah, see that? But these dragon scorpions, just phenomenal at level 1. Almost, you know, they're not even that expensive. And that's mission 10, Speedrun. Thanks for watching, guys.